players are up or the players play or the
players?
Who's the players? The females or the guys? Which
girls is players too.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Too. That's crazy.
Yo, you know why?
Here for Jalen's, Jalen Green, Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Suggs all signed multi-million-dollar contract extensions. Rockets' Jalen Green agreed to a 3-year, $106 million rookie contract extension. He is the first NBA player to successfully negotiate a 2+1 rookie extension on a 9-figure deal. Mace, what do you think of this unique deal Jalen Green just signed?
I'm happy for Draya. I'm really happy, you know. The players are up. The players are up, you know. It's like the A-team. I love it when a plan comes together, you know. Yeah. She did her part. She stayed down till niggas come up, you know. I'm happy. Philadelphia in the house, you know. Shout out to the players, man. What you gotta say, Killer?
I gotta do some more homework on this contract. I'm trying to skim through it now. I gotta do some more research. But to me, I don't know if I would have did this. We already know what kind of player Jalen Green is. Exciting. He had kind of a breakout season last season where people starting to recognize his name and not saying they're going to forget about what James Harden did down there with Houston, because that was just an amazing stretch that he had in Houston. But he started making a name for himself almost today, was actually almost in the play-in. They folded against Golden State to where they didn't make it, but they had a lot of exciting games last year, and it's because of Jalen Green. This contract, I don't know if I would have signed it. Collective bargaining agreements coming on, the salary cap is going up. If this is a good deal, then it's a good deal. But to me, if his contract is almost over, I don't know how many more years he had, but they said it's a rookie extension.
Yeah.
They trying to get you, nigga, just hold out. Because you could be one of them niggas that end up signing for $320 million instead of taking an extension of $106 million. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying doing math because I have no knowledge on how this deal actually worked out. And I know what they try to do is, just from what I'm hearing, like I said, I don't want people like, Cam, you don't know what I'm talking about. I only heard it from stat reading, and I didn't know we was going to talk about this. But what I hear is niggas playing word games with me. When niggas start talking about, he's the first one with a 9-digit deal for a nigga. Jason Tatum just got 360, nigga. Steph gets 62 a season, nigga. Like, yo, stop playing the 9-digit game with me, nigga. They been giving out 9 digits. This ain't a 9-digit thing, and we gonna start getting into the upper 200 millions to 300 millions. Listen, he's gonna be a franchise player. Is his potential gonna make him be that? But right now, I'm not sure. But Houston, that's how Houston's looking at him. If it's a good deal for you, it's a good deal for you. I wouldn't have took it, especially seeing what niggas is getting.
And then to your point real quick, Draya is clearly excited too. She posted the post with the extension and put, "Congrats, term short, money long." So that's
Put the camera on Killer. Look at there. The players are up, Killer.
The players are up or the players play or the
players?
Who's the players? The females or the guys? Which
girls is players too.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Too. That's crazy.
Yo, you know why? And
you know, for the kids, child support, all that. You know,
well, it seems like they still together. I see them walking around, but you know what you this is, and I don't know Dre. I know her from we met. I don't know her. You know what this is, man? And I feel this, man.
What?
It's that, and I'm not going to say this actually, Dre, but I'm just saying one of them drinks like, you did so much shit with different people and you still got the right one. And I'm not going to fuck this one up because I had my fun already.
Yeah.
I'm 40. I did everything I needed to do with everybody I need to do it. End up with a 22-year-old contract extension. I ain't mad at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't mad at her. But see, this is what I'm saying too, Murder. Why say that?
Why put that out there?
Yeah.
When niggas like us watch.
Yeah, exactly. When niggas watching. Turn short, money long. That ain't crazy to say.
It is crazy.
But she's probably talking to one of the ex-athletes that she dated that she told.
I don't care.
It don't matter. That's
short deal.
What do you think
Y'all
about
know
this?
I'm the first one to be like, but nah, this is crazy. Like, just hush. That's just hush.
Right.
You already have a lot going. You already have a lot going on. The situation already is confusing people. Do what makes you happy for y'all, but hush. That's just how I feel.
Okay, Stat, you back. You back, Stat.
Feeling it today a little bit, she back.
You back, Stat.
And not even just her, like a lot
hush,
of.
Please, how you doing like a white girl? Stat, do it again.
Hush. But not even just her. Not even just her. Like a lot of these girls, and this is coming from me. I know I'm young. I know y'all are gonna say you have a lot more to learn. Cool, whatever. A lot of y'all don't need to say the things that y'all say. Just keep your business private. Do what you gotta do. If your point is to get to the bag, or maybe you're in love, go do that. But the whole world doesn't gotta know that. Just do your thing privately.
Yeah, I look, I was in a public relationship on social media, whatever. They are in your business all the time when you have a public relationship. Because thing is this, it may be nothing wrong in your relationship, but they'll sit there and say, I ain't see you post her in a little minute. Mm-hmm. Well, what's going on? I ain't see him post you, la, 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 and all this other shit. Even if you with another girl, who is that? That's not her. It's my cousin, people. What the fuck? Like, that shit is annoying. So as much as you can keep it private, I advise you, unless you're ready for scrutiny, because listen, I'm telling you, you don't have to do nothing wrong to the female. I'm talking to my niggas real quick. You don't have to do nothing wrong to the female. You didn't have to cheat. You didn't have to hit her. You didn't have to do anything wrong. Time could have just played its course and it's over. When it's over, you are a sucker. It don't matter. It's just the way it go. You ain't do nothing wrong. Ain't nothing happened. You actually turn niggas into celebrities and all type. You're still a sucker. I'm just trying to let you know that. So you fellas who all happy and think that you're promoting your girl that you got and then you get sick of her, it's gonna be all bad for you, nigga. Even if you ain't do nothing wrong. Yep. If you ain't got elephant skin like me, nigga, it'll be tough, nigga. You just, nigga like me don't really care. I can't tell you how much I don't care. I'm past that. You feel me? So, yeah, some niggas care.
If you've spent even a few minutes on basketball Twitter, Instagram, or scrolling through your group chats this week, then you already know exactly why everyone is talking. Michele is trending once again. But this time, it has nothing to do with her fashion business or relationship rumors. This story is all about money, serious money, Jalen Green level money. And as you'd expect, social media wasted no time sharing its opinions. Before we dive into those reactions, though, you need the full backstory, because this situation didn't come out of nowhere. Back in October 2024, Houston Rockets guard Jalen Green agreed to a 3-year, $106 million contract extension with the franchise. But this wasn't just another routine NBA payday. According to his representatives, Green became the first player in league history to negotiate a 9-figure rookie extension using the unique 2+1 structure. In simple terms, that means he secured 2 guaranteed seasons while keeping a player option for the 3rd year. That setup gives him the freedom to hit free agency earlier if he continues outperforming the value of his current deal. For someone selected 2nd overall in the 2021 NBA draft after taking the G League Ignite route instead of college, it marked a huge career milestone. He was averaging roughly 20 points per game while shooting better than 40% from the field. and Houston clearly showed they viewed him as a cornerstone for the future. But here's where the story takes a turn that you probably didn't see coming, because this isn't really about basketball anymore. It's about Draya Michele. If you aren't familiar with her journey, Draya first became a household name after joining the original cast of VH1's Basketball Wives LA back in 2011. After leaving the series, she shifted her attention toward building her swimwear company and pursuing acting opportunities. Over time, she transformed herself into a successful media personality with millions of followers across social platforms. She spent years living in the spotlight, and controversy has rarely been far behind. Draya and Jalengreen officially began dating in August 2023. Almost immediately, one topic dominated every conversation online: their age difference. Green was just 22 years old, while Draya was nearing 40, creating a 17-year age gap. And if you've watched how the internet reacts to relationships like this, especially when the woman is significantly older, then you already know people have plenty to say. The criticism was non-stop. The speculation exploded. Social media had a field day with the situation. Then, in March 2024, the couple announced they were expecting a baby together, making the online debate even louder. Some critics even claimed Draya was only interested in Green because of his financial future, with accusations becoming so extreme that some users started throwing around the word groomer, claims she strongly rejected, while insisting their relationship was built on genuine love rather than money. Despite all the outside noise, they stayed together. Their daughter arrived in May 2024. Just a few months later, Jalen signed the history-making contract extension. So naturally, everyone wanted to know one thing: how would Draya respond? This is where the internet really locked in. She immediately shared NBA insider Shams Charania's graphic explaining the details of Jalengreen's new contract on her Instagram story. Her caption simply read, "Congrats, time short, money long," stretching out the final word for extra emphasis, exactly the way social media loves to do. She wasn't trying to keep it low-key either. Shortly afterward, she posted another story celebrating the fact that Green
became the first NBA player ever to secure that specific 9-figure 2+1 rookie extension. This time, she added just one word, ever, along with a gold medal emoji. At first glance, it looks like nothing more than a proud girlfriend celebrating her partner's success. That's a completely understandable reaction. When someone you care about reaches a massive milestone, most people naturally want to celebrate it publicly. There's nothing unusual about that by itself. But because this relationship had already been surrounded by non-stop conversations about the age gap, people's assumptions, and endless speculation for more than a year, Draya's posts were viewed through a completely different lens. The backlash came almost instantly, and it was anything but friendly. Some people joked that she looked happier than someone who had just won the lottery, with one viral comment claiming she celebrated like she'd hit the Powerball jackpot. Others pushed things even further, with one widely shared remark saying, "Something in my spirit tells me she studied and scouted that boy like an agent." Many others labeled the posts embarrassing, arguing that publicly celebrating his massive payday looked inappropriate considering everything people had already been saying about their relationship. Some of the harshest critics claimed her excitement only reinforced the suspicions they'd had since day one, insisting it made her intentions appear obvious. And that's exactly why this story grew far beyond another NBA contract announcement. It stopped being about basketball or even the money itself. NBA stars sign massive contracts every year, and their significant others congratulate them publicly all the time, without anyone paying much attention. What made this moment explode across social media was the narrative that had already surrounded Draya and Jalen long before the contract became official. Once the public forms a storyline, every move gets judged through that same perspective. A simple Instagram celebration that probably would have gone unnoticed for another celebrity couple suddenly became headline news and sparked endless debates, all because the conversation surrounding their age gap had been building for more than a year. This is exactly why shows like the one we're discussing today continue to thrive. Whenever a story creates this much online debate, you can count on culture and commentary platforms to jump into the conversation because that's what they're built for. People don't just want another recap of viral posts. They want experienced voices from the entertainment and music world to break down what might really be happening beneath the surface. They're looking for perspective that goes beyond endless comment sections and hot takes, and that's the gap these reaction-style discussions are designed to fill. So let's peel back the layers of this story, because trust me, there's much more here than a single Instagram caption. The first layer is the public perception of celebrating money. For years, people have debated whether openly celebrating a partner's financial success is supportive or sends the wrong message. Some view it no differently than cheering for a promotion, a degree, or any other major achievement. Others believe putting someone's earnings on display so quickly, especially in a relationship already surrounded by criticism, creates unnecessary questions. Where you stand probably depends on the opinion you already had about this couple before any of this happened, which naturally leads us to the next layer. Layer number 2 is the age gap conversation that refuses to disappear. A 17-year age difference is significant by most standards, and when the relationship involves an older woman and a much younger man instead of the more common celebrity dynamic, public reactions often become far more skeptical. That's a double standard people continue to debate, and it's worth thinking about for a moment. If the roles were reversed, a 39-year-old man dating a 22-year-old woman who had just welcomed his child and celebrated his new contract online, would the backlash have been this intense? It's a legitimate question, and it's one of the biggest reasons this story expanded well beyond basketball fans. The third layer involves family and parenting. In previous interviews, Draya has openly discussed the challenges of raising a child while dating a high-profile young NBA player, explaining that she initially tried to keep their daughter away from public attention to avoid unwanted filming and constant scrutiny. She described that period as stressful, but also admitted that once the relationship became fully public, it felt like a relief because she no longer had to hide so much of her life. That context is important. This isn't just a casual celebrity romance anymore. There's a child involved. There's a family trying to build a future together, and financial stability naturally becomes part of that bigger picture, whether critics choose to acknowledge it or not. Then there's layer number 4, the bigger conversation surrounding athletes, relationships, and money. This certainly isn't the first time the partner of a professional athlete has faced criticism over reacting to a major contract. It happens across nearly every sport, where significant others get criticized for celebrating too much, too little, or somehow doing it the wrong way. Once the public locks into a certain opinion about a relationship, it becomes almost impossible to satisfy everyone. Draya's situation simply follows a pattern sports fans have watched play out for years. Here's something else people often overlook about internet discourse. It grows fast. One Instagram story becomes screenshots. Those screenshots get picked up by commentary pages. Commentary pages inspire podcast discussions. Podcast clips spread across every social platform, bringing in an entirely new audience that starts the conversation all over again. That's exactly what's happened here. What began as a few Instagram stories back in October has turned into a recurrent topic that resurfaces whenever Jalen Green makes headlines. Whether it's trade speculation, his move to the Phoenix Suns during the blockbuster deal involving Kevin Durant heading to Houston, or simply updates about his relationship with Draya, the conversation never really disappears. And speaking of that trade, it actually adds another important layer to this entire story. Not long after signing the extension, Green found himself in the middle of trade rumors before ultimately landing with the Suns. Draya has also spoken publicly about that experience, saying it was her first time navigating an NBA trade as a partner, and explaining that her focus was simply supporting him while helping the transition go as smoothly as possible. That means the contract wasn't just another massive payday. It became one chapter in a much larger story about relocating, building a home, raising a family, and dealing with non-stop public scrutiny while their relationship remained under the microscope. So where does all of this leave us? You have a young NBA star making history with a unique contract structure. You have his partner, an established media personality with a huge platform, celebrating that achievement in her own style. Then you have millions of people online who already formed strong opinions about the relationship because of the age gap and how everything unfolded. Put those three elements together, and it's easy to understand why this became exactly the kind of viral debate that commentary shows can't ignore. At the end of the day, everyone will interpret this moment through their own perspective.
If you already believe their relationship is genuine, Draya's posts simply look like a proud partner celebrating someone she loves. But if you've questioned the relationship from the beginning, those exact same posts may look like confirmation of the doubts you already had.